Welcome back to the channel, guys. Paddock Card Scale Dreams. Excuse me. First off, I just want to thank everyone for the likes and views and thumbs ups and all that good stuff. I really appreciate the interest in the last Chevelle video. So kind of just moving along. I have a, obviously, as you can see, I have a photo etch set for this 66 Chevelle Lindbergh. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make the keychain. So I've done the keychain thing before on a couple different models. I've done it for the 65 Chevelle. So as you can, I'll show a little picture of that here. So this, I just did the paint, acrylic paint, and then over top is like, I think it's Future. But today I also did it with the 67. The first one I did was a 67 Impala, and I didn't put any paint on that one. It looked good. So obviously with paint it looks a lot better. So as you can see, I've already painted the keychain, the ring here. So the blue in the middle, black on the outside. So I've already painted it. So I just kind of wanted to show you what, as you can see, some of the other emblems that I've done in the photo etch stuff. So I just kind of blotch the paint on, and then, so I'll just do this part here on camera just to show. So I did the black, and then I did the little blue bow ties in the middle, and then I just lightly scrape the raised surface to reveal the detail. So I just finished painting this one just before I started this video, and this keychain I painted quite a while ago, so this paint is definitely cured. So what I'm going to put over it is UV resin. So I just kind of wanted to show the process, how I get that paint in there. So you can do the different colors. You don't have to be super precise. You know, with your detail painting, you can kind of glob it on there. And then once you scrape it, that's when it really shows the detail. Okay. So just after doing that, so let's see if we can get this in focus. Put it down. You can see that 1966 Chevelle with the blue bow ties. Right? That looks pretty good. For the center caps, or the horn, there's two different kinds. Neither are correct for this year. So I'm going to detail both of them and see which one I'm going to use. But right now I'm just trying to demonstrate if it'll come in focus. Maybe I'll come out a little bit. Oops. So anyways, you get the idea of how to paint, detail paint these things. They're pretty tiny, so like I said, if you just focus on getting the paint laid down, don't have to worry about being precise because you're going to scrape this back, right? So when I did the keychain, it was a couple days ago, I did it the same way. Now you can see the Chevelle on there. Looks really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the keychain off. So when you cut this off, you've got to sand down these little connectors, just so they're flush. So I'll quickly cut those off and I'll get them on, sand them down, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I got the keychain cut off and the two keys. So when I cut these off, they had little tabs where they connect to the photoetch sprue. You just have to sand those off just like you would your regular parts off a sprue tree. I just used like a 400 sanding stick. The little nibs come off really easy, so it doesn't take much. The only thing is, like, this is so tiny, obviously. You got to be really careful. You can either use tape to tape them to something to keep them from flying around. But I sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends. So I got this little makeshift thing that I made, and I'm gonna get my keychain. Hopefully get my keychain on there. So this is just tape upside down, and then I taped around it to hold this down. So now I can just put that on like so. Okay, so I got a little bit of UV resin here. And then I'm gonna just apply this on top. It's kind of awkward doing it in front of a camera with the phone in the way. Let's see how that looks. It's hard to see. Okay, so from my vantage point, it looks really good. So I'm just going to pop this under the UV light. Okay, so I popped it under the UV light. It looks really good. It's kind of hard to see with my light there, but you can see how shiny that is. Oops. See how that looks pretty awesome. Okay, and then all I gotta do is get my keys on there. And I'm not gonna show that on camera because it might get frustrating, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, there we have it. The keys are on the keychain. The easy part was getting them on the keychain. Like, you have to open it up a little bit, get them on there, and then close it up. I think I spent more time trying to set this up on the table to make it look good so you could see everything. Yeah, that took a little while to set the keys up in the position how they sit right now. So you just have to be really careful, obviously, when you're handling these parts. I did have one of the keys go flying at one point and ended up in my lap, which was lucky. So you got to really make sure that these won't fall to the floor, or else they're so tiny, there's just no chance you're going to find them. Or if you do, you're going to be looking for days. Or get lucky like I did and found it right on my lap. So yeah, it can be frustrating. So anyways, I appreciate everybody checking in, watching the video. If you find it useful, let me know in the comments, and hope you all are having a good week. I'm probably gonna do, I don't know if I'll do any more of this photoetch stuff on this build, like documented. But if you guys do want to see it, let me know, and I'll do a video when I'm ready to install them on the body. So yeah, talk to y'all soon. Pat out, model on.
Thank you. Thank you very much.